Hi, it's Cassie Hicks from Modern Marketing Spark. Today talking about putting together your personalised marketing plan. Sorry, there's a slight delay because there's a problem with, I think it's just the Facebook page. Yeah, so I'm just going to ignore that. So following on from the live streams yesterday when I talked about the 4 different steps or pillars in your personalised marketing plan, just wanted to clarify a couple of things. So first of all, because we're working with energetic marketing, this is the first step. Don't forget, we've got 3 more steps to go in the next 3 weeks. So we're going to talk about, I suppose, more the left brain side of the strategy next week, your client attraction strategy. We're going to talk about your content plan, and we're going to talk about how you drive sales through connecting with your ideal clients on social media and having those conversations. So remember, this is just the first step. And at the essence, if you've looked at your human design profile and you are watch the video I put in the group, and I'll put these all into units. Actually, I'll try and do that later today. That will give you a good idea based on your human design profile. And there's a lot of stuff on your human design profile, but you only need to know your types, whether you're a manifestor, manifesting generator, projector, and your authority. Those are the only 2 things you need. The rest of it you can just not worry about at the moment. And here's why this is important. Your type, so your human design type, is how you show up and how you communicate. So obviously that is everything on social media. It's all about communication and how you connect with other people. So for example, if you are a manifestor, you're a rare breed, and you're someone that can go out and put your offers out into the world, be really ballsy about it, and that's going to work really well for you. If you're a generator or a manifesting generator, then you need to initiate. You need to respond, not to initiate. So in that case, you're going to be putting different things out, and you're going to very much be working more with how you feel, and then you're going to be responding to how people respond to you, if that makes sense. So watch the video, that explains it in a bit more detail. But your type, if you like, human design type, gives you a real steer on how you show up and how you communicate. And then your authority, so whether you're sacral, solar plexus, emotional, that's how you make decisions. So when you're doing your marketing, you're going to obviously be doing different things and hopefully trying different things out. You need a way to make decisions. Should I go and try out Clubhouse, or is it just going to be a big waste of time for me? Should I be using stories? Should I be adding things onto my blog? There's always decisions to make, and I think that's why a lot of people get overwhelmed with the social media. But actually, when you know how to tune into your authority using your human design, so for example, if you've got an emotional authority with the solar plexus, you need to feel more into the emotions and allow yourself to go through that process and process in your own time. If you've got a sacral authority, then if you're a manifesting generator, you've got sacral authority, your decision making is going to be very gut reaction, yes or no, hell yes or no. If you've got any wishy-washy, that's going to be a no. So how you make those decisions is going to be completely different. So I hope you can see how that's going to help you with your marketing. And the overall thing I want you to think about, I want you to look at your marketing through the lens of the 4 pillars or the 4 steps that I shared yesterday. And that lens is, how do you feel about your marketing? And the reason this is important is because how you feel about your marketing is an indicator of your energy, and that subconsciously goes out into the world. So when you're posting on social media, when you're doing your live streams, when you are doing stories, whatever it is, the energy behind that post comes through, whether you know about it consciously or you don't, whether you think you can just bluff your way through, even though you don't really feel very confident, but you think, I'm going to do this big ballsy post. People are going to pick up on it on a subconscious level. So how you feel is really key in your marketing. So I want you to focus more on that than on I suppose the details of the strategy at this stage. We're going to get more into that in weeks 2, 3, and 4. Actually, particularly next week, we're going to be looking at the sort of the client attraction strategy. But this week is about getting yourself aligned with the clients that you want, your soulmate clients. It's about how you feel about your marketing, so that when you market, your energy is good. And let's just have a look at the 4. So we've got the human design. I've talked a little bit about that, and you can watch the video and you'll understand a bit more. And what I'll do in the Q&A tomorrow is to talk more about the specific strategies that work best for different human design types. So you've got some ideas of, if I'm going to use live streaming, this is a nuanced way I can use it for my type. I want you to think about what you enjoy. So remember the 4 different parts of making sales on social media. You've got conversations, building your community, connecting with your audience, and building relationships. And they're all similar but different. I want you to think about how you enjoy those interactions. So with conversations, are you what I call a charismatic, Linka calls it a lighthouse? Are you sort of person that wants to be on stage in front of hundreds or thousands of people sharing your message? Or are you someone that likes the very much more intimate group type of conversations? And in terms of building community, again, are you someone that wants to be seen as a thought leader, or are you someone that builds those relationships and builds your community in a more, you can do it in a very passive way, or you can do it in a very active way. There's software you can use to build communities, or you can do very touchy-feely way. So we can talk more about that in the Q&A if you're not clear on sort of how you feel about that. But I think if you feel into it and you're just honest with yourself, so much of this is intuitive, and that's why I don't prescribe a certain type of. I'm going to share my 2-3-10 strategy next week, and you'll see how all the pieces fit together. But for right now, for this piece about your energy, I want you just to feel really good about what you're doing, how you connect with your audience. Again, are you going to be on a platform? Are you going to be sharing a lot of posts, doing a lot of live stream, maybe doing stories? Or actually stories is quite a good way to communicate with a mass audience, but you can be quite introverted and use stories. And then which medium do you prefer? Do you prefer visual? Do you prefer audio? Do you prefer written? And again, that's just intuitive. That's not, if you don't like writing, but you like speaking, then obviously blogging is not going to be your thing, but audio, podcasting, maybe Clubhouse will be. And if you're a visual person, maybe you like videos rather than written posts. So feel into all of those things and look at your marketing, look at what you're doing, and look at, is it working for you effectively? If it's not, then it's because you're out of alignment somewhere. Do you enjoy what you're doing? Do you feel high energy when you're doing your marketing on social media? Are you having fun? Does it flow? Is it easy? Or are you having to really push and work hard? There's your clues into what's working for you. I hope that's been helpful, and I will speak to you tomorrow on the Q&A. Take care.